What is up, sub sandwiches? It is John coming to you back hot from the deli with another reaction video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to Cinemassacre's Top 10 Shoot 'em Up Reloaded 1080p by the channel The Encyclopedia of Pop Culture 2. Go and subscribe. I just burped under my breath. Incredibly important to support the channels that you love. This was a suggestion from Perfect Portal. Thank you so much for your support. We do appreciate it. You said I wish Ashton all the best of luck with surgery. Obviously, why she's not here right now. I've done like the last 7 videos by myself now. This is the 8th one today. She's had surgery today. It went good. Everything went right. It's going to take a while to heal. They said it's going to take about a week. Hopefully she heals a little bit faster to the point where she can get back into videos, but she has this huge cast over her nose and a huge gauze pad. I mean, like, this much of her face is taken up through something. And then she's just kind of like groggy under the medication, so she's definitely not in a position to be doing videos. You'd just be sitting there pretty much sleeping. Anyway, you guys can also help support the channel. Click on that link down below in the descriptive. If you throw it down through Streamlabs, we're going to let you pick on the next video we react to. Just keep under 10 minutes. Include video link, title, and your email. And let's get to that video. I love Cinemassacre. Go and subscribe. Boom.
Who's firing? God damn it!
In movies, guns are perhaps the most cliched weapon of all. For the action genre, it's just a spectacle to see large amounts of ammunition blowing the hell out of everything in sight.
True that.
It's a tough choice, but these are the bullet fests that left the biggest impression on me, personally. Check it out. It's Cinemassacre's Top 10 Shoot 'em Up movies. Number
RoboCop,
10,
yes.
RoboCop. Police officer Alex Murphy shot down by a gang of thugs. Probably one of the most horrible shootings ever.
It was brutal.
Good Lord, why does
How is he still alive? Yeah.
Well, he sort of dies, but he gets rebuilt as RoboCop, and that's where the real action starts.
True that. Badass, too. I loved it as a kid.
RoboCop is a walking gun, a bullet machine, enforcing the law with a vengeance. Good stuff. Number 9, Bonnie and Clyde.
Never seen it.
For the mail boy!
Applauded for its romanticized portrayal of cross-country robbers, rebels against society's establishments, this movie changed the way filmmakers made crime dramas. The final shootout is one of the most groundbreaking moments in American cinema. Back in 1967, nobody had seen anything like it. They don't just get shot, they get showered with bullets.
Oh my god, yeah.
Shortly after this movie, the R rating came into existence. That says it all.
This movie made the R rating. That's badass.
Number 8, Hot Shots Part 2.
Duh.
Yeah, you didn't see that one coming. An action movie spoof from the 90s. Charlie Sheen fucks everybody up.
Going and going and going.
Even the Energizer Bunny gets annihilated. There's actually an on-screen body count.
That is awesome.
Going up even when nobody's getting shot. It claims to surpass RoboCop and Total Recall, and then announces it's the bloodiest movie ever, even though there's not a single drop of blood. But a bold self-proclamation like that deserves itself a spot on our list.
True that.
Number 7, Desperado, a semi-sequel to El Mariachi about a guy who carries around a guitar case full of guns. It started as a little innocent tale about mistaken identity, but Desperado took the character and basically turned him into a full-blown action hero seeking revenge. Robert Rodriguez,
my god, I've seen this as a kid. It was awesome.
And this makes everything go together hand in hand. The action scenes are really well put together. Entertaining as hell.
Jesus.
And it has a sense of humor. He stands on the bar and he doesn't get hit by a single bullet.
That's pretty
The
bizarre.
guitar case weapons are ridiculous. This movie can be watched out of order. You can pick any random scene and it'll still make sense. Just a bunch of people getting shot, blown the fuck up, and that's why it's awesome.
Awesome.
Number 6, Heat. What makes this shootout so great is that it seems that it could actually happen. It's shot with a sense of realism that, as an audience, we believe it's happening.
Damn.
The soundtrack of gunshots, people screaming, and silence subjects you to the environment.
It's a great shootout scene. I think we actually reacted to that in a
Cover such
previous
wide
video.
span, they blast through so many vehicles, and there's innocent pedestrians running away. It's stunning. Number 5, Death Wish 3. Charles Bronson mows them all down. Of all the films in the series, this one is unforgettable because the final scene is just people being shot excessively. It goes on forever. Even the neighbors join in. Everybody's at war. Bodies are flying all over the place.
Badass, though.
There's guys on rooftops, in windows, up in trees. They just keep coming out of nowhere. It's like a video game. Bronson teams up with the police chief. It's like the second player just joined, and the 80s music starts up and they go running. All we need is the score.
True that. Damn. Oh my god.
That guy, the chief, is so uncool and out of place compared to Charles Bronson. The head bad guy gets taken out at close range with a rocket launcher. That's hardcore. Number 4, Rambo, the fourth one. In recent years, it says a lot for a shootout to be impressive. We're so accustomed to seeing people getting shot in movies that it really makes newer movies seem less spectacular than they really are, because we've seen it already 1,000 times.
Yeah, that's true.
But the amount of bodies being mangled by bullets here,
It's pretty
is
badass
just
looking.
crazy. It's so brutal.
A little too much, but still cool.
It reminds you of one thing. You don't fuck with Rambo. Number 3, Hard Boiled. Okay, so typically in a gun duel, there's a lot of editing. Shot of someone firing a gun, shot of someone dying. At sometimes it seems almost random, and you rarely see someone reload. But in Hard Boiled, there's a shootout scene in a hospital where there's one single shot lasting nearly 3 minutes. One long take going through hallways. You barely ever see an action scene done that way, let alone a shootout scene. And usually when you see someone get shot, they don't bleed, they just fall down. But here, there's blood all over the place.
Gotta have blood.
But my favorite scene is the warehouse. Motorcycles, explosions, it's a feast to the eyes.
That it is. Jesus.
I could probably fill the whole top 10 with John Woo movies, but this one just takes the cake.
If they move, kill them.
Number 2, The Wild Bunch. The final shootout took about 12 days to film, and about 10,000 squibs were used. You
Damn.
need to know, a squib is an explosive made to simulate bullet shots, and there was a ton of them. Some have said that more blanks were fired here than actual live rounds in the Mexican Revolution.
Damn.
I couldn't prove that because I wasn't around then, but judging from all the shots fired in this film, all I can say is it looks like a lot. I mean, fuck, it's a lot of bullets.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The soundtrack is just constant gunshots, and the body count is mesmerizing. Originally, the movie was supposed to be rated X, but was eventually toned down to an R. And this was in 1969, so you can understand how shocking it must have been. But even in the 90s, it was threatened with an NC-17 rating upon its re-release.
Damn.
Now that says a lot. And just the fact that this movie is
Does.
nearly 40 years old and it makes it at number 2 on this list, that really says a lot.
That is a badass scene, though, for that time. Damn.
And now for the number 1 shoot-'em-up movie, Scarface. Yeah, you guessed it. How could this not be number 1?
Do you want to play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.
The rise and fall of Tony Montana, and what a way to go out. It's like watching all your inner rage explode on the screen.
True that.
Fuck with me. You fucking with your back.
One of the most therapeutic pieces of cinema ever. He's jacked on coke and pissed the fuck off.
fucking bullet!
Best shoot 'em up scene says nothing at all. It's one of the best climaxes to any movie. Period.
Give me a fucking army you're gonna pay me!
It was pretty badass. What does Spike.com have to do with it? Like, what the heck? There it is, guys. That was from the channel, the Encyclopedia of Pop Culture 2, but that was actually Cinemassacre. So if you don't give proper recognition, go and subscribe to Cinemassacre because he does a great job. But if you like that videos because it looks like it was taken down, go and subscribe to the Encyclopedia of Pop Culture 2 because it's important to support the channels you like. But yeah, I liked all those. I like shoot 'em up movies. Like, they can get a little old if you watch them for too long, but if it's got just the right amount, they're still really entertaining. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and peace out.